What's up, YouTube? HPJ here, and today I am coming at you guys with Battles of Legends 2021 information. There is a lot of hesitancy behind this because it is freshly new off of the latest news that has been dropped for Yu-Gi-Oh! There is a lot of speculation of cards that could potentially come in this. And there's also some possibilities of some really broken reprints just because, well, Battle of the Legends can do that. Now, I will send a link to you guys in the description box below for where YGO organization got their information from because, um, they did say it's subjective to change. They don't know exactly what could potentially happen. We could get a name drop as like today, tomorrow, next week. Um, we do know that there is confirmation of several things that could potentially be coming to the TCG and a potential reprint of a very useful spell card. So, for Battles of Legends 2020, pretty much it's going to have cards from the Animation Chronicles 2021, which was the um, set that the OCG is going to receive. I believe either they just received it or it's coming out next month. I think it's most likely coming out next month because there's still a lot of cards that have not been unveiled yet, and there are still a lot of wait to see what other cards could potentially be in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is like next month or maybe even July. But yes, the support cards are going to be coming. They will, of course, include support for Yugi, Zane, Insider Strizdale, Sherry LeBlanc, Yuma, and a lot more. So yeah, be very excited to look to see what duelists are expecting to get support. Um, which is actually what the distribution lineup has as well. Now, when GTS dropped this information, um, they dropped a good bombshell of stuff. So there's going to be the Carrero brothers. They're going to be making their CCG debut. Also fitting in with some cards from what was it? The King's Court cards. So very wanting to see what else is going to be in King's Court, if that's anything. Utopia players, Utopia fans, you guys will also be receiving support for Utopia. For there's going to be Utopia deck support in here as well. I don't know exactly what's gonna be in here exactly because we still have a structure deck that's supposed to be coming out for Utopia in the TCG. So we're also going to see how that's going to fare in. Sherry LeBlanc is going to get support in addition to what was coming into Growth Storm. I believe it's that trap card, and I heard that trap card's not good. I heard it's not good. So, but maybe hopefully they reprint some stuff for her as well. Um, or just there's some more add-ons that I have not seen yet for Sherry LeBlanc that could potentially come in the Animation Chronicles and then get ported in. I mean, get imported into Battles of Legends. Attic Mister fans, you guys are getting support as well. I think that's really good too. I think is that the tens come out in at the end of August. So at that point, you got your 10 support, which is support from the previous years, starting lineup of 3 sets, and then on top of that, you have all of this. Ooh, excuse me, coming as well. So yeah, and then the big announcement that was dropped when this got dropped is that there's going to be more than 60 cards returning, and one of them is going to be Forbidden Droplets, which at this point, everyone in TCG is screaming it's going to be a secret. And why would it be a secret? Well, because let's look at a lot of the cards that have got reprinted in Battle of the Legends that ended up being secrets and just ended up being extremely, extremely hard to still get. It also could potentially raise their prices just due to the fact that there's short print secrets when there's still access to a lot of the originals as well. Because Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, jumped up tremendously in price. That's also due to power crept and stuff as well, because that card got extremely useful in a lot of decks as of late. There's of course I want to say Battle Legends 2 had some good. That was the reprint for Battle Legends 2. I'm trying to think of Battle Legends 1. I don't think it had much in terms of like bombshell blowouts, but I think it was a couple of money cards in there that got reprinted, and then at that point, it was harder to get a lot of those cards. And I think was one of them part of Extravagance. I think one of them was part of Extravagance, and it took a while for that to get reprinted. So you got to see where I'm going with this. It's a lot of things that could potentially be reprinted, and even if they're not useful as much as people would like to see them, they're still going to get jump up in exponential price and still still see their large amount of play. And a lot of people, of course, would like to get a hold of those. So I'm curious to see what the other 30 or so cards are going to be reprinted. Each set is, of course, going to be 4 Ultras, 1 Secret, so that makes it even harder in terms of cards to pull. Um, I remember doing some stuff for Battle of the Legends too. That's primarily because of Harpie Conductor. And which is so funny because I bought a set of Harpie Conductor prior to that and then got them. I'm questioning if I buy a set of Harpie's Pet Dragon Fearsome Fire Blast that the TCG is gonna get it either in King's Court or it gets announced in Battles of Legends. And either one is fine, but I at least want to have a physical right away. Because even so, testing online is fine. But the thing about testing cards and stuff is that I like the physical feel to know how the flow of the deck will feel physically. Because that's where a lot of most players, if not anything, are going to be doing a lot of their gameplay. And as a lot of things are changing for the future in terms of us getting back to physical gameplay, it's just best off to at least have some physical forms of it till the official TCG one comes out. So yeah, I'm very excited about Battles of Legends. I can't wait to see what they'll actually give it in terms of its name because the name has not been released. It's just they have announced that it's going to happen. The TCG has not fully announced it on their website, which is very odd. But they're. But yeah, when the distributor's like, "Hey guys, look, this is coming," they're gonna tell TCG. So I got as curious to just what other cards could potentially be in there. In terms of reprints, like what hasn't already been reprinted that could potentially be reprinted. Maybe some support cards for decks that are doing really well right now. Maybe some more. In terms of ultra rares, actually, there is one ultra I would like to see, and that's because this monster got shafted, which is very odd. But I like to see an ultra print of Shadal Dragon to go along with all the Battles of Legends cards that got reprinted that gave Shadals a lot more of their support. Because I also believe that was only a few months before the TCG received Shadal Showdown for in February of 2020. Yeah, 2020 we received it, and then right after that we received. We did not get a reprint of Dragon till the OTS pack, and even then that was a super. It wasn't an ultimate or anything, which actually that was a good thing for it to be super. Um, but no, I would like to see an ultra print of that. I like to see a reprint of, and I know this is only because heard this card's going up. I like to see some reprints of some scrap stuff. So maybe a reprint of Scrap Yard, since that is a card that's being popular. I wouldn't be surprised if that got included. Um, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what cards, even if they're at their lowest peak, what would people like to see get reprinted in Battles of Legends, just so that it can support things that are currently out. Um, I know this may sound stupid, Karibo. Just do we have an Ultra Karibo? I think we do have Ultra Karibos. Maybe some reprints of some Cherie LeBlanc cards, maybe some reprints of Cyrus's cards. There's a whole lot of things that can easily become ultra or maybe secret, and it could just fit in. So if you could also in the comment section think of some cards and list them that you like to see get reprinted, that'd be awesome. Just a list to keep the conversation going. It's up because I do like when they announce that cards could potentially be reprinted, just so that's easier for a lot of people to get to those cards. But also some cards that really do need a reprint, and it would be nice to see that, so that those cards aren't forgotten. So I'm going to wrap up my video here. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you would like to add more to this conversation, you can in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps out tremendously. You can hit the notification bell next to the subscription button so that you guys can be informed of when I upload more content. Also, social media links are in the description box below. I will be setting up a live stream schedule for the summer, so stay tuned for that video when it does drop. And of course, you can hit me up on Patreon. My Patreon is in the description box below. If you guys would like to help contribute to the channel, that'd be awesome. You don't have to, it's up to you. And you can potentially get some shout outs and more. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you all next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.